Republican Representative Matt Gaetz announced late last week that he would definitely not, in the foreseeable future, be resigning from office amid all of the scandals that he is now being hit with. Shockingly enough, over the weekend, we did not have more scandals come out about Matt Gaetz, just more details about existing scandals that, of course, paint very bad pictures of Matt Gaetz's career, and of what Matt Gaetz does in Washington, D.C. But one thing has really started to capture the headlines about this whole scandal, and that one thing is the silence coming from all of the other Republicans in Congress. Because only a few, by the way, have spoken out publicly, and most of them have been in defense of Matt Gaetz. Marjorie Taylor Greene came out, threw her support behind him. Jim Jordan says he's never seen the guy act inappropriately, and, if Jim Jordan denies it, then I think that probably means it's true. Kevin McCarthy, House Minority Leader, has said, hey, yeah, if it's true, we'll kick him out of his leadership positions, but let's reserve judgment for later. But report after report after report has come out in recent days showing that Republicans behind the scenes, and not just Republican aides, I'm talking about actual Republican lawmakers, are all pretty much in agreement that Matt Gaetz's days in Congress are numbered now. They do not think he is going to weather this storm, and many of them, from the reports we're seeing, do not want him to be able to weather the storm. They're perfectly fine with this being the scandal that takes down Matt Gaetz so they don't ever have to deal with him again. And by the way, it's not just Republican politicians in Washington, D.C., who are telling reporters that they think this is the end for Matt Gaetz. Florida politicians, many of whom actually worked with Matt Gaetz over the years, a lot of them know him still. They also believe that, yeah, this is it for Matt Gaetz. He's done. He's not coming back from this scandal. It is, in fact, going to take him down. But the silence, it's one thing. It's one thing to go off the record, speak on the condition of anonymity to a reporter and say, yeah, this guy's a piece of crap and he's going to go. It's another to say those things publicly, and that is what the Republican Party is missing. Look at Andrew Cuomo. Same situation. Guy's a total scumbag, not just with his behavior towards women, but also with what he did with the nursing homes and the covering up of death. The dude should have resigned, and if not, he should be impeached. He refuses to resign, but what are Democrats doing? The good ones are out there saying, Cuomo, you have to resign now. We're sick of it. Get out of office. We don't want to see you anymore. We don't want to deal with your messes. Why aren't Republicans doing that to Matt Gaetz? And that's what strikes me as odd, because obviously, if these reports are to be believed, Matt Gaetz is hated behind the scenes. They do not like him at all. They want him gone. And they know that where I'm sitting right now in Matt Gaetz' district, a Democrat is not going to win here. A Democrat is absolutely not going to win this district, so they're going to keep it solidly Republican. Okay, Matt Gaetz is also not a senior member of the U.S. House of Representatives, so it's not like they're losing any kind of seniority on anything. The guy's only at the beginning of his third term. He's been there for 4 years. That's it. Speak out, Republicans. You've got this district in the bag. You can get rid of a massive liability. Why aren't you taking the opportunity to do it? That is the million-dollar question that unfortunately I don't believe we will ever get an honest answer to.